I have a question for you. Do you think by just knowing Tai Chi well enough that you could be thought of as a master of Tai Chi? For example, if you know the Tai Chi 24 form, frontwards, backwards, sideways, would you think that's enough to consider yourself someone who knows Tai Chi? I'll give you a couple of seconds here to think about it before I give you my answer. My answer to that question is no. And I say that because I believe you need to understand the context in which Tai Chi was performed in China. And in order to understand the context of Tai Chi, you need to understand the following three principles and how they relate to Tai Chi. One, you need to understand the basics of meridians, the energy pathways through which the chi of Tai Chi flows. Two, you need to have a fundamental grasp of the five element theories because each posture in Tai Chi is associated with an element, and each element is then associated with an organ. And finally, you need to understand Chinese calligraphy. And I will get into that one, which I think is absolutely fascinating towards the end of this video. Meridians. I believe that everyone who is interested in Tai Chi should visit an acupuncturist at least once to see what their meridians are all about. There are 12 basic meridians in the body, and each one of these meridians is associated with a specific organ as well as several secondary meridians. These meridians help balance your organs and help you maintain health and well-being. Now, Chinese Tai Chi is about moving the meridians, the energy through the meridians, and cultivating the flow of that chi. Tai Chi postures are designed to promote smooth and balanced flow of chi through these various meridians. For example, repulsed monkey in the yang form is said to open and stimulate the liver meridian, while parting the wild horse's mane is associated with the lung meridian. So knowing which posture in Tai Chi goes with which meridian and knowing the path of that energy through that meridian helps you understand your Tai Chi form at a much deeper level. The five element theory describes the cyclical relationship and interaction between the five elements. These elements are wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. These five elements are arranged in a cyclical relationship where each element both generates and controls another element in a specific order. Wood generates fire, fire generates earth, earth generates metal, metal generates water, and water generates wood. Now, interesting enough, the five element theory goes along with the postures within Tai Chi. Certain postures have certain elements associated with them, and you can understand more about Tai Chi by understanding the relationship of the harmony and balance of these elements through the postures of Tai Chi. Chinese calligraphy and Tai Chi share a deep philosophical and aesthetic connection, as they both stem from the same cultural and spiritual tradition of ancient China. Here are some ways that they are related. Flowing movement. The fluid, graceful movements of Tai Chi are closely aligned with the flowing, rhythmic strokes of Chinese calligraphy. Both practices emphasize the importance of continuous, uninterrupted motion, which is seen as a reflection of the natural world and universal energy that flows through all things. Yin-yang balance. Calligraphy and Tai Chi both embody the principles of yin and yang, the complementary forces that govern the universe. In calligraphy, the balance between thick and thin strokes, light and dark spaces, and positive and negative shapes reflect the yin-yang dynamic. Similarly, Tai Chi movements and postures are designed to cultivate and maintain the balance between the yin and yang within the practitioner. Mindfulness and meditation. Both Chinese calligraphy and Tai Chi are deeply rooted in the practice of mindfulness and meditation. The act of creating calligraphy requires a focused meditative state of mind, where the practitioner becomes fully present and attentive to the moment. Likewise, Tai Chi practice encourages a state of heightened awareness and inner calm, allowing the practitioner to connect with the flow of energy within and around them. In conclusion, this video just barely scratches the surface of these interactions. Hope this motivates you to dive deeper into these various topics. And once again, thanks for watching.